Artificial intelligence. This is something that came to us many years ago and looked super artificial. But now they're starting to look a lot more natural, like regular people. And of course, with all the goodness of AI comes the downfall. And the downfall is scams and cons. When you look at these pictures here, no one actually looks fake. Not to me. Not by the regular eye, but all of these images that you've seen are AI generated. And now people are using these images to scam and con people out of their money on dating sites. You got to be careful out here, people. Check this out.
Woman scammed men online, and she is not even real. Meet Claudia, an AI-generated woman. In a recent social experiment, 2 Reddit users created a fake user account on the platform to test whether computerized photos could trick people. The software engineers then began catfishing people by uploading some sensual photos of Claudia and promised to provide nudes to anyone who privately messaged her. For a price. They sold the photos for more than $100 before admitting to the scheme. This social experiment has sparked a conversation about the ethical implications of creating fake accounts and catfishing people. Knowing that, we asked ChatGPT for some tips that may help individuals determine whether they are speaking with an AI or a human. Here's what it said. Ask open-ended questions. AI systems may struggle to answer open-ended questions that require complex reasoning or personal experiences, unlike humans. Test the system's memory. AI systems may have difficulty remembering information discussed earlier in the conversation, while humans can usually recall information from earlier in the conversation more easily. Use humor or sarcasm. AI systems may not understand human or sarcasm as well as humans. Listen carefully to the voice. AI voices may sound robotic or synthesized, with less variation in pitch, tone, and cadence compared to human voices.
This guy on Reddit, he's wondering about this chick, and he says, match with this girl on Tinder, but I think her photos might be AI generated. Can you please help me? Could this be legit? I'm a man, age 22, don't know if that matters here. Now, she's a beautiful girl. It's very hard to tell with these images. So you have to do extra research. And you have to talk to these people. Look at her nose. If you notice her nose is like red a little bit, like that's an indicator. And then she just looks so fake. You know, you have to pick up on these things. Something seems too good to be true, 9 times out of 10, it is. And then they say, look at the hands. It's a little harder to see her hands in here. But yeah, you have to look at the hands and look at the nose and get on a chat with the person. That's the best thing to do, you know. Looking at the comments, it says, even if it wasn't AI, it's probably stolen pics. Another person says her tattoos change every photo and her hand is merging into a weird mitt in the last photo. Yes, it's AI. So people are noticing nobody who looks like that needs to be on Tinder. Now that's a good point. Like, why are you on Tinder and you look so freaking gorgeous already? Like, for what? I mean, you can meet people just walking down the street. Someone else says the Berlin dude smells like a scam. When she offers to invest in crypto, don't do it. She is most likely a guy in Nigeria.
Next, let's look at this news clip that talks about 2 guys who actually got scammed out of their money on dating websites. Check this out.
After being scammed by people who they thought were real women. The images and videos altered or faked by AI. The people behind the schemes are stealing cash and hearts.
Hey, honey, you're the best.
That woman may look real to some, but 2 security experts tell the I-Team that video is heavily filtered with unnatural eyes and the chin blending into the neck. Jim, who asked us not to use his last name, has recently been talking to this woman who convinced him to make an investment.
And then that's one day she's like, honey, I love you. And I'm like, what? And I said, well, I'm old enough to be your dad. And she said, well, that doesn't matter. We have a lot in common.
She also sent these photos in what appears to be a sketch of herself and Jim together. Jim initially met her after getting a mysterious text message. He thought they had a friend in common.
She goes, I've never met anybody to be my equal. She had an uncle who was on the board for the stock exchange in Hong Kong.
He was convinced to send $60,000 to that stock exchange. He says he lost most of it because the investment tanked. Then the woman opened up an overseas crypto account in his name, but when Jim tried to take that money out, he was going to be charged thousands of dollars in upfront tax fees. Experts say it's a scam.
I'll try somebody online. It couldn't hurt. I was wrong. It could.
This suburban man, also named Jim, was duped by fake photos. He asked us not to show his face.
I'm asked literally every day for money.
He was looking for love online and instead lost thousands of dollars sending gift cards to people using these fake and altered photos. He thought the women holding these love messages to him were interested in meeting.
She probably got about $2,000, and one day she got $300 for airfare, $250 for a babysitter.
Security and technology experts at Bitdefender and NordVPN studied all of the pictures and that video we showed you earlier. They say behind this filtered face could be anyone.
We miss micro emotions or movements in the face.
They confirm that the majority of these pictures and the video are fake or altered in some way.
You usually see that hair, either it has this halo effect or it blends into a different color.
Experts also spotted generated faces on bodies in different shaped hands, like these hands holding up those signs saying, "I love you, Jim."
Handwritten notes, which actually were not handwritten.
The words are likely computer generated. Experts say you should also look for uneven tooth shapes or earrings that look unusual.
You get a random text, and if you're a single guy, and then you get a picture of a woman that looks fairly attractive, I mean, that's the hook.
So never send money and meet for coffee.
Exactly.
Just my desire to have somebody in my life made me really do something that was stupid.
So if a person looks really good, I would suggest you meet for coffee, literally, because nowadays it's hard to tell the real from the fake. These images too are AI generated. And there's another scam going on that I'm about to show you, where people are using your family's voice to contact you for money. So you have to be aware of all of these scams. Check this video.
Scammers are taking advantage of AI. It's no secret that AI has gotten really good over the last couple years, and scammers are already taking advantage of that fact. For starters, they're using programs like ChatGPT to rewrite their notoriously bad scam emails. So things like broken English and constant misspellings that are the hallmark of a scam email are slowly going to start to disappear. But the scariest thing that scammers are doing right now is using voice cloning technology that allows them to impersonate you and your loved ones. All they need is just a few seconds of your audio to clone your voice. So they can grab that from a social media post that you made publicly online, or by calling you and recording when you pick up. And if you're wondering just how good the AI cloning is, well, you're listening to it right now. Things have gotten so bad recently that the Federal Trade Commission has had to make an announcement letting Americans know how bad this scam is getting. As AI continues to get better and better, so will the scam.
Dad, I got into some trouble and I need some money. I need you to go buy a $100 Visa gift card and read me the numbers on the back.
Armani?
I don't have time to explain. I'm at a friend's house. I just need you to send me the money.
Sure. What's the password? Armani? So this AI scam will use your relatives' voices, and it even looks like they're calling you from their phone. Now, they're going to ask you for money through gift cards. Be very careful with it, and one way to protect yourself and your family from this is to have a password. So if somebody ever calls you and you're not sure if it's them or not, you can ask for the password and know if you're being scammed.
So believe it or not, this very scam right here with AI has happened to Biden. Check this out. Just yesterday, they generated fake voices to encourage New Hampshire Democrats to not vote. So be aware, because AI is on the prowl. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe and share so your friends don't become victims. Thank you for watching.